Hey everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. Today, let's do a pick a card reading to understand what's happening in the no, what's happening in the next year, in the year of 2025. So let's get started. So, as usual, we have three different piles. Choose your intuition to pick up the right group for yourself. All right. And this reading is not just about what are you attracting next year, but also it's about the changes you will witness within. Okay, my readings, whether it's astrology reading, whether it's the oracle reading, it's always about the internal environment, the soul, the mind, the body, how you're dealing with your own self, how you can take care of yourself, and then everything comes later in life. Yeah. Okay, so let's get started. And I'm sorry because my throat is not functioning well today. As usual, it happens with the change of seasons. So let's get started. You will definitely get that overhead view of all the three piles, but let me show you on the screen as well. So the first pile is egg. Okay. The second pile is J. It's a bird. J. Okay. And the third one is flamingo. So the first card says fertility, new life. The pile two is about balancing energy and increase of energy. And the third pile is the inner direction. So take your time, choose your pile. Let's start with the first pile. All right. So pile one, you chose the egg, and it says fertility, new life. A fertile phase announces itself. Keep your energy field clear so you can fully unfold your creative power. So definitely it's a new start, a fresh new start for the pile one. I think 2024 was about a significant ending in your journey. You knew it. It is happening. It's happening for you. But somehow I have this feeling of constantly waiting for things to shift, constantly waiting that at the very last moment, maybe something changes for you. Like that 1% hope you were having that it might change at the very last moment. It might be in my favor. Finally, it will be good. Like I have full hope. But somehow it never happened for you. So that's why we have this energy of egg, which talks about that whatever you were creating in your life, whatever was so precious to you, important for you, well, it's not ending. Maybe in the direction you were looking for, whatever success you wanted, whatever achievement or happiness you ever wanted, I think there's a shift in the direction. And that very dream, that very hope, that very desire is this in the form of egg. And I think it's all initiating again. It's not the dead end you're facing right now, but it's a new life, fertility and new life. Okay, so it's about maybe Jupiter's transit, like how Jupiter will move into Gemini for you next year in 2025, that life force, and how you're using your mind, your intellect, your ideas, it will give you this new life. And see how beautifully at the back of the card it's written, lift your gaze to the sky, be unique, free, and yet connected. So you have to do this change in direction. You have to lift your gaze towards the sky, because I feel with this egg, something or someone, trying to, pushing you to look in that particular direction. Nothing is coming from that place, but that place, that person, that direction, that work setup, they keep you in expectations, but nothing coming from that place. So probably it's about lifting your gaze up, looking in a different direction, because this dream of yours is going to get accomplished for sure. So, the start of this next year is going to be a bit slow, because this is how this functions. The egg will break and a small baby bird will come out, and it needs a lot of care, protection, nourishment. It takes time to grow and then, to learn to fly. So it's a slow start, but it's a very fertile period for you. Whatever effort you will take, whatever action you will take, it will give you great results. That is for sure. So, this is what the egg energy is. The next card is set up and lead. It says new moon in Capricorn. So, this is what I was talking about. See how the new moon is and how the egg is. They resonate in a very beautiful manner. They resonate together. It's about a new start. This is also about a new start, reaching to a point of absolutely starting it all over again in life. And I think this is greatly connected to your career path. Initially only I told you there is some action you did, the effort you made towards something. You're having that 1% hope it will work, but none of your effort, none of your hard work is going to be wasted. Like, you'll be given this brilliant new start with respect to career. And even if it's not your career, it says step up and lead. I think it's you committing to your life, committing to your growth, your decisions. Like, I will be more disciplined, I will stick to my decisions, my goals in life. You are implementing a certain plan. Maybe it's towards your health, it's towards how you refine yourself, you groom yourself. It's about being in a lot of strength and power, because Capricorn has a lot to do with power, strength, ambitions. So you're ready to climb the ladder. It could be career, it could be just your power and strength, it could be you trying to stick to your decisions, getting very disciplined and powerful in nature. And Capricorn, whenever there is Capricorn energy, I always say people are very worried about their families, their resources as well. So you are working a lot towards your finances. It's not about a certain ambition, but it's about I want my people to be happy. I want to cater to the needs of my own people. So this is what I see, working towards family, because egg represents children. It represents your baby. It could be a work project. It could be a business. It could be a creative project. It could be your own children. It could be someone who is very dear to you, who is like a baby to you. So yeah, recommitment to something which is so important for you. It was always important for you. And the career sees new growth. But something about the career is, again, you start from the scratch. Or maybe you have given a lot of effort into something, and now it's time to harvest it. It's time to see how it's going to work for you. So overall, the energy is very good. The start is about fertility, absolute fertility, productivity, things in your favor. So let's see the other cards. So the next card is, look at these green cards here, and this one. It's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And we do have lots of stars in your reading. Over here also, see? The guidance. So, the ancient forest talks about your fertility again, how fertile you are. And you're not someone who is a newbie, someone who is very new to a certain career or a certain experience. You're someone who carries a lot of wisdom. So it is a reminder to trust your wisdom. And I want to read this for you. There are two cards today, two decks today, which I'm using, and I really want to read them out. I think it would be great to read them. So it says, your roots go deep. Incredible, radiant, healing strength is available to you and grows within you. Do not doubt your abilities. You're so much more than you can possibly imagine. There's immense, unseen, but very real support around you. You are loved and cherished. You are grounded, stable, and strong as your spirit reaches high into the heavens. So, this could be a sign that you adopt a tree. Okay, gardening, planting trees, it will be very therapeutic and healing. And it talks about this example, which I think I gave in some another video, like a tree grown in a forest and a tree grown in your garden. Well, the tree in the forest will have deeper roots, more strength. It will further go taller because it survived the wild. It survived the intense things. So you have survived a lot. You have faced many intense things. So you are this ancient forest. Your roots go deep, very deep, and no one can just uproot you. If you feel 2024 was about, people trying to uproot you and challenging you, it's not the truth. You're never uprooted. You may go through a phase of stagnation, but nothing is being changed for you. So you are this strong, strong forest over here, ancient forest. And then we have the card guidance. See how beautiful the star is? And it reminds me of the pole star, which is about a lot of support. This card also talks about support coming into your life, even if you are not aware of it, you have no expectations. But the truth is, you have a lot of support around you. And this talks about miracles, this talks about immense support and guidance in your life. And I think more than anything, any person, it is definitely the divine, your faith within you. So it says, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So something is getting fixed for you in the next year, like a blessing, a beautiful blessing. Maybe there is this one nakshatra in your chart which will prove to be a great blessing for you. Like you have a certain gift from that nakshatra placement, uh, and you are going to reap a benefit out of it. Some kind of a great achievement is waiting for you because it talks about a star. You finally have a fixed star to follow. So there's something which gets permanent in your life, maybe career, maybe it's just your strength and your power. Now you're not afraid of anything in your life. It could be a relationship, it could be a wonderful health. So this is the guidance which is coming through divine. Listen to your intuition, because your intuition can also be how the divine intelligence is talking to you. So there's a lot of guidance I see for you, great support for you, and this helps you to grow in the career in a very amazing manner. And look at this card. It says 1111. Okay, so this is again the same energy of guidance, support, luck in your favor. This card says twin flame, runner and chaser, divine timing. See, there's something which is destined to happen in 2025. It's a divine timing, and it talks about twin flames, though I don't want to talk about twin flames right now. But it's about finding the right person, maybe You already are in a connection, in a partnership with someone, and there are differences here. Like one person is chasing the other person, and the other person is just a runner, or maybe it's vice versa. Like it happens in phases, that connection and then distraction in the relationship. So, definitely dealing with someone with whom you have a very strong connection, a relationship, a bond where there is this soul contract, I would say. And the year of 2025 is about working in that relationship, to resolve the differences, to work together in that relationship. And the runner and chaser over here also talks about how much do you want to chase any person in this life, how much you want to go after someone to find that stability and love you desire. So, this is you trying to understand whether a particular person is right for you or not, and then taking a decision to either completely work on that connection or leaving that connection behind. So, major changes in love, in marriage, are going to happen for you. You are protected, you are divinely guided whether someone is right for you or not, but you also have to use your mind and your intuition in this process. All right. Then next we have the magician, Usha. And just look at her, how her one hand is in the sky and the another one is facing towards the ground. That is 1 foot in the sky and 1 foot here on the ground. It talks about being very grounded, connected to earth, connected to your roots, but also beautifully going higher and manifesting a life you desire like magic. You have the power to create and to be in balance. You're not getting very overconfident and egoistic about your achievements. You're grounded, yet you are reaching for the skies. And the Usha connects to the goddess of the dawn. Like even the before the sun rises in the sky, you can see that golden light in the sky. That is what Usha is about. Like she comes even before the sun. And the same energy we have, the same deity we have, the Aruna, she is also the goddess of the dawn. Like she comes before the sun could arrive. We have this deity in the D20 chart, Vimsa Amsha division, and it is all about the light, that very beautiful, mild light before the sun rises. So, this is about awakening, the soul awakening. And you can get the glimpse of this soul awakening just happening for you. Very positive. And you're not giving up. The most important part of the next year is I'm not giving up. See, step up and lead. Step up and lead. Beautifully manifesting what you want. It's a new sunrise for you. And maybe this is a reminder that every single day the sun will rise again and you will start again with your work and your progress. So, this is a great sign of creating a lot of beauty in your journey. And I think no one can stop you if you're dealing with someone. Maybe this is not a partner or romantic connection. It could be even someone in your family, a very close person, and a very deep impact on you. There is a lot of love and care, but a very heavy connection, very heavy connection. And it almost suppresses you and your power, your positivity. We have this card, just trust. Somehow it looks like, I don't know, it's a bird, what animal it is, but somewhere it is stuck in the ground. And then it says, just trust. Two rainbows. So, this is about trusting the time and the process of life. And you don't have to be in a big burden because of anyone else in this world. I will read this for you. And also with the Usha, the magician, it talks about don't talk negative to yourself. Don't talk don't talk something which is against your own self. In that way, you are suppressing your abilities. All right. So let's see. Okay, here we have. So it's a mole. It says, mole not only sees poorly, but also hears and smells poorly too. The one ability he can rely on to guide him where he wants to go is his sensitivity towards vibrations. This is why Mole comes to teach us the medicine of absolute trust even in the darkness. When you receive this card, it is a tremendous confirmation that you will find what you seek. Not only will things work out, but they will also be better than what you can fathom with your current understanding of reality. Right now, it is of the utmost importance to have unwavering faith, even if you don't see proof of any progress. Go forward, do not aim for perfection because it will only block you from success. Do what you intend to do when do what you intend to do even if you feel scared. So this is completely connecting with the egg, okay? There's a new life in this egg, but can't see the light, not sure what's happening outside and how things will be, deep buried. Okay, so it's about even if you cannot see what's around you, what's outside for you, what's next for you, trust the timing, trust the process, trust that things are going to be in your favor more than you expected. And this again, talks about this challenge people go through is okay, they're disappointed with something, it's not working, they feel they have reached to the edge, it's all dark, nothing happening for you, but you also are worried about what's next, so you don't want to go into the next step of your life. You're stuck with that because there's such fear of uncertainty that I will stick to the past, I will stick to my past thoughts and my challenges. I don't want to move from there because future looks more scary to me. So the uncertainty of life makes you stick to the past. This is what just trust is all about. So you have to learn to have deep faith in the process wherever you are in life. All right. And the last card is, you are not for everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. Have I mentioned the Jupiter's transit for you? I think in the start I talked about it, and it says face your north. Jupiter is your compass. Jupiter is the one who helps you to give that direction. Jupiter will always show you what is your true north in life, that guidance. Jupiter. Okay, so you can see, um, that's crazy. See, you have Jupiter here, right? And this is the ring of Saturn. So next year, the transit of Jupiter and Saturn, well, Saturn will be in the sign of Jupiter, right? In Pisces. See? Big shift for you in this transit. And I think this transit deeply impacts relationships, your bond with people. And it talks about you're not for everyone. If you have a certain quality, okay, so I was telling my mom like 2 days ago that I feel my kindness is the worst quality of mine. Like being kind and soft is the worst thing which can happen to someone in this era. And she was like, no, it's your power, it's your strength to be kind. And I feel being kind is a weird quality. So it talks about embrace your weirdness, embrace your true beauty, because not everyone will be like you. So you will think my quality is absolutely weird, absolutely terrible. My quality is making me feel the worst in life. It's because not everyone is like you, and you are not for everyone. You're meant to be with special people. You're meant to be with people who are equal to you in their thoughts, in their actions, in their spiritual quotient. It's very important that you be with people who are equal in the spiritual way, self awareness also, right? So I think Jupiter is the life force, Saturn is the path, the career, the actions. Absolutely a big shift for you, especially in your relationships. We have 1111, which is the sign of something absolutely, sorry, great for you. It's happening, and some kind of divine timing is happening for you, which is absolutely beautiful. But the thing is that there is some new initiation in the career which is happening for you, and it is a tough start. It's a bit of a tough start. Anything you initiate in life, especially in the career, you have to trust it. You have to give a lot of time to reach to the surface, and you have to trust it, wait for it. This is the new moon, right? There's not enough light in the sky. It's a start, and all you see is darkness everywhere. And even that egg is the same energy, darkness. Can't see what's around, what's outside in the world. And this is how your path is changing. So that's all for pile one. I hope you liked today's analysis. See you next time. Take care. Hey, pile two, if you chose this J bird, okay, you chose this card, such beautiful blues in this particular card. It's a very soothing card, I would say. And it says balancing energy, increase of energy. Words are magic, choose them wisely. And the blue connects to the communication, the throat chakra. The blue connects to, even because there's so many blues here and some violet hues as well. So it is entirely focusing on the head, on the throat, and also your third eye. So this is about how you communicate to your very own self. 2025 is about how you talk, how you connect yourself, the ideas you have for yourself. That will determine your journey in a deep manner. And again, even the first pile connected to the Jupiter and Gemini transit, there's a lot of change which is coming for you as well, with Jupiter, the life force, going into Gemini, because this is about choosing your words wisely, whether it's how you talk to yourself, how you think of yourself, and also how you express yourself, how you express your needs, how you express your views. So that needs to change. Opening up and talking about what you want in life, not feeling afraid, not feeling blocked at all. That's a lot of expression. I think you might even have talked much in the last few years, and now you're going to talk a lot. You're going to express a lot. I don't know. It's a bird called Jay, but recently I came to know about a bird. Uh, it's known as the Malabar whistling thrush, and she is such a, like, a not notorious bird. You just listen to her, how she whistles. It looks haunting. It looks like, okay, which psychohuman is roaming around you? But after all, that that whistling is so beautiful. It's haunting and beautiful on the very same time, and you will get addicted to that bird's whistling. And in the same way, your speech, what you say, how beautiful you are inside out, it's very addictive. Like, people may get instantly challenged by you because you speak in a very straightforward manner, you speak in a very strong manner, but they also get addicted to you because how amazingly you use your words, how you express yourself. So this is your strength. How you speak, how you talk, that is your strength. But I think with this card, since many years, you have been getting quiet. You're restricting yourself to speak as if you have closed your doors and you don't want to allow anyone in. You're afraid of speaking, you're afraid of mixing with people. And I think that needs to open up. Choose your words wisely, learn to choose your words and how you communicate with the world. But don't go silent. Don't go silent. Don't keep yourself in a room, a closed room. So 2025 is about opening up and be this beautiful bird, singing your song, whistling as well, whistling out of joy. See, it's called J, but like if you look from far, it looks like joy. So having joy in your own journey. So this is what I think you're looking for. Your words are magic. Jupiter in Gemini, whatever good you say, it will happen. If you say negative, it will happen. So choose your life force, and that life force depends a lot on the words you have for your own self. And we have this next card, new moon in Aries. It talks about go for it. So Aries is about action. It's about taking that effort, to make that effort, to take that action. You don't have to sit and wait for anything. See, choose your actions, choose your words wisely, but don't sit there and take your actions. Go for it, go for that risk, go for that adventure, whether it's work, whether it's travel, whether it's about learning something. Because new moon in Aries is absolute new start, absolutely starting from scratch. And we had this card. I want to show it at the last, but I want to talk about it now because Aries is the new start, right? And within the Aries, we have Bharani Nakshatra, we have death, the Yama. Okay, so this is what the energy is for you in 2025, a big ending for you. And it was destined to happen, this ending. Like, even if you are trying to protect that aspect of life, it has to go. It's time for justice. Whatever you have done, the efforts you have been given to something, it's time for justice. It's time for that ultimate decision, that whether something needs to go with you in the next year or you should stop it right now. So Yama and this Aries energy, new moon in Aries, talks a lot about Bharani, and that is giving birth to a new work project, a new you, I would say. And also, whether you are a man or a woman, it talks about a lot of burden and responsibilities with respect to home, family, children. You have the burden to nourish, you have a lot to give with resources. So you are playing this very big role, and you have done a lot with respect to this. But now it's also a time to keep this in a side and start focusing on yourself. There is great energy of Mars and Venus for you next year, and it is about to leave a burden behind, or to be very selective with what burden you want to carry. We all carry something, but choosing what to do, that responsibility, where to commit, That is where you have to do, because this shows un required things in life. Like, it's very unnecessary, you don't deserve it, but you're so concerned about everyone's well-being, you carry everyone's baggage with your own self, and you are the one who is not getting justice, that balance, that support you require. You are the support system, but others are not your support system. So, Mars talks about individuality, your own identity, your first house, and now it's time to give justice to yourself. Take that action. The death card talks about significant ending in a way you live your life, because it talks about first house. So, how you live your life, how you take care of yourself, how you maintain a schedule, everything changes from here, leaving the old you behind. Of course, you are carrying the wisdom. Just see how she is waiting to, I think, get into this galaxy, right? The very center of galaxy. It reminds me of Milky Way. It reminds me of Mula. It reminds me of infinite potential you carry, but you have to wait. You are very near to this new start in your journey, but remember to carry your wisdom. Like, she's traveling from here to here, entering in a new zone. And this is also about going deeper in within your own self. So, traveling from one place to another, but you know, take the wisdom with yourself before you enter into this new world. So, you're definitely moving into a new direction. You have taken the action, you're going to do this. Take the action, go for it. Why you have to be here? But after taking this action, you have to wait a bit to see the changes in life. And this is what the death talks about: leaving something behind which was like your world to you. It meant so much to you. I think this was deeply a part of who you are. But you can realize, I cannot thrive here. Lack of acceptance of people, or you're not like others are. You want a different path for yourself. So it could be moving to a different place, living in a different place, leaving what was known behind, and carry the wisdom, but don't carry that heavy emotional burden for yourself. Okay, and we have this weight card. It says, it's not yet time, things are being woven. So a lot is being created for you, like it's happening. Something for you is in the process of happening, it's not yet done. It could be your goals, it could be you finding something significant in life. You are in the process of doing it. You have definitely initiated with that step. That initiation has happened. You have left everything behind. But the next destination where you are going, there is some way. 2025 is about the process, the progress you will make. That entire, like, if you want to create a nice recipe, there's a lot of preparation you do, and then you process the food. So, this is the processing phase of your journey, 2025. And you have to wait. Like how you have to wait for a fruit to get ripe to eat. This is what I think, some major fifth house transit is there for you, or some major aspect on the fifth house. Maybe your fifth house is connected to a malefic. So there is some weight here for you. Like something is in process. And this is also about something you can change in your life through your actions. That's why things are not woven, because somewhere you have taken an action which changed your path. That is what we say, fate versus destiny. You have taken some action, and it changed your path. It changed something in your life. So this is a beautiful change. Like you were meant to go somewhere and now you're going somewhere else because you were ready to take the action. All right. And then we have, so there's some waiting in 2025, whether it's career, whether it's your health, whether you're waiting for some financial gain. There's some wait which you have to do. And the next card is the medicine woman or the medicine man. And the first thing I talked about was your health and your physical body, your identity, a lot of energy going into healing yourself. I will read this card for you. So it says, profound inner and outer healing is occurring. You are a natural healer. You are on the mend, and or situation is being resolved. Have faith that is happening. You are a sacred healer. You are medicine woman, medicine man of the soul. So again, it shows having faith in whatever happening in your life. And this is what the way it talks about, have faith in whatever is happening. Things are being woven, still something is under process, and then a door will open and you will be in. You will be very happy wherever you are going in life, but some wait is going to happen. And I think this wait, this delay which you are facing right now is because you are destined to heal. You're destined to take care of yourself mentally, physically. A lot of healing, outer, inner healing is required, and then you get the access to your new life. It's a big shift. Almost, it's like uprooting yourself from one place and going to another. See? It's done. It's over. At one point of your journey, it could be any aspect of life. It's over. It's ending. And then you're shifting your base, moving to a new place, new direction in love and your soul's journey, finding your purpose, everything. But before that, you heal. Leave the burden behind and carry the wisdom in the future. And this also about justice. Like if you're worried, like your mind is stuck, like I haven't got my justice in this place, I think the justice will be served beautifully. You don't have to think a lot about that justice. Like it will happen. I think that's why you don't have the access to your new journey, because your mind is carrying some resentment. Like I haven't got my justice. Something wrong was did to me. But see who is here. You don't have to worry. See, someone who carries all the data, all the receipts of human actions. Why to worry? This is the card of pure justice, which is going to happen for you. And also, if you see, we have this card. It says childish. Okay? She is having some roses. She's blindfolded, and within that blindfold, you can see the roses. I only want to see good things in life. I don't want to see the reality. I just see roses and nothing beyond. So, this is about dealing with someone who is very childish. They don't see their own actions. They take a lot from you. They expect a lot from you. And they have this childlike nature of, not respecting you at all. Okay, someone whose energy is very unstable and even sometimes very cruel. See, again that influence of Bharani, Ashwini and Bharani, dealing with someone who is childlike in nature, very childish, a person who takes, whether you are a man or a woman, you have been in this position of a mother, giving, caring, nurturing towards the other person, and the other person is so immature and childish, full of playful energy, but also, this person acts like a victim. Like you are being told, oh, you are wrong, you did wrong, you were not caring enough. But this is a deep hurt, pile two. I see a deep hurt from someone who is childish. And you're afraid that you will find such people even in the future. But that's not true. It's going away. You're leaving something behind. So I think this is creating a very deep wound within you. And it's taking a lot of time to heal, because you're trying to change this, whomsoever this person is, in whatsoever bond you were with, like maybe it's a family member or anyone, a friendship, but very immature, taken a lot from you, but you haven't got any justice. And then you started complaining about your destiny, about your life. Oh, this is what I was meant for. This is what my journey is about. Choose your words wisely, what you say to yourself. And also, I think in 2025, there's a lot of gratitude coming into your journey. You will see the true blessings of your life. Whatever you have been leaving behind, I think you will be very grateful for where you are going and what you left behind. And this is definitely success, because we have new moon in Aries. It talks about instant success coming to you, or instant opportunity coming towards you. Yes, you have to work hard in that opportunity. It's been woven, but there is gratitude. This thing which you are leaving behind in life, you'll be so happy to take this step and leaving it behind. It says, fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. So, this is about a lot of financial progress as well coming into your journey. We have Goddess Lakshmi and we have the lotus. It's blooming beautifully. How three different lotus, you have different colors. And these colors are about heart chakra, pink, green, opening up your heart again, feeling love again. And it starts with a lot of love you have for yourself. We also have this card, abundance. We have a whale over here. These cards are very complex, so I will read this out for you. But see, gratitude and abundance. The more you are thankful for what you have achieved, the more abundance you are attracting in this life. So let's read this card, the true meaning of abundance as per this deck. Okay, so it's a bowhead whale. To survive, bowhead whale must be in flow with the currents of the ocean, where its main source of food lives. When a team is migrating through the Arctic waters, the lead bowhead will often break through ice to create a hole that the following whales will use to breathe. Bowhead whale comes to ask you to be in harmony with the flow. The flow is the path of least resistance. It is allowing that which is the bigger than yourself to guide you. This card reveals that something greater is clearing the way for a time of relief. You are in alignment with the flow where abundance follows. This abundance is revealed to you as your true self. You are being asked to release your negative thinking and worry. Rest assured that whatever is currently bringing discord or angst will soon dissipate. Holding on to worry is resisting the state of flow. Okay? The state of flow you're flowing into. And it talks about, that whale creating a hole in the ice so that the other whales can go through that same passage. So you are someone who will be a leader, someone who is going to, create a path for other people, like a teacher, a guide, people will follow you. So there is indeed popularity, like whatever work you are doing, that popularity will happen. And again, it says something is being woven, and this card says, you're creating a hole so that others can go through. So again, this whale is at work. She's trying, or he is trying to create a hole, a passage. So that is the process of creating a path to reach somewhere. So you're creating a path, you're creating a very great stage for you here. So for 2025, pile 2, you're creating something, and it will take some time because you just came out of this. So you need to recharge yourself. You need to get back into energy. New moon in Aries. It's a slow start, but the spark is so beautiful. The mind is so super active for you. Reinitiation of something. So that's all for pile 2. I hope you liked this reading. See you in the next video. Bye. Hi, pile 3. You chose this beautiful flamingo card, and it says, Inner direction. Love and truth are the sanctuaries of your heart. 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 Pink, green. This is about opening of your heart. You are going to be the most gentle person towards yourself, because this is where you have struggled the most, to be softer, kinder towards your own self, to give yourself this opportunity to feel safe and happy. You're not judging yourself very hard next year. I think this is the most beautiful change which happens for you. And I think as your heart opens, you attract love, you attract a lot of support and love from the world. This is for sure. It's happening. The next card is full moon in Libra. It says, find a balance. Okay, beautiful. See, pink and green. And this is a flower, if you closely see, it's known as Echinacea angustifolia. Yeah, I know this flower. There's a reason for it. This is known to enhance the immunity. Okay, it's a very therapeutic uh, flower, a plant, which shows intense immunity and healing as well. So I think you are increasing your power. You are establishing a strong um, immunity with respect to relationships. Okay, I don't want anyone ruining my peace. I don't want people who just take and take. I don't want people who just are always jealous of me. They're never true friends to me. So, a lot of clarity in relationships, and also a lot of protection around you. You are maintaining that protection, you're maintaining that boundary, that I will not invite people who have hurted me in the past, who are also just here to, take advantage of my goodness, the good things I have, because you are this energy of flamingo. Beautiful, attractive, physically attractive, and the way you talk, the way you do your work, everything is so attractive towards you. Like everyone is gravitated towards you, attracted towards you in a great manner. And then we had this full moon in Libra again. The beauty you have, the charisma you have, it attracts people like anything. They see you as someone who can give a lot of love, protection, and their life will be so good when they are with you. They will celebrate their journey when they are with you, but you're like, no, you cannot be here. I'm sorry. And I'll tell you why. See this card? It's hard. Like from the very first card, I'm talking about heart, emotions, opening up for love. And see, over here we have a heart and we have this eye on the heart. It talks about intuition. You have gone through a broken heart, and it took a lot of time to heal it. A lot of time to heal it. Like that kind of hurt when you just pray to divine to take away that pain. Literally, this is true because you can see this card like two women, they are falling, and it says loosen your grip, coping mechanism, density, addiction, let God in. So, see, I just said that, and this is true with this card. Going through so much of pain that you literally prayed to God that please take it away. I can't cope with this anymore. And you're healed. You're definitely healed. And this card says intuition. Each person's road to inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. So now it's not just, you being very kind and loving and pouring your love into different people, but you are now intuitive in your relationships, understanding what kind of signals you are getting from your heart and your mind that this person is not good for you. See, there is balance in love, balance in the community and the groups, but see the immunity you create. So now you're not like, okay, you cannot enter into my place just like that. There is intuition, and again this divine is there in your heart. If you're looking for divine here and there, it's in your heart. It's beautiful. So trusting your intuition in relationships, I think relationship is a major theme for you. And if it's not relationship, it's just that trusting yourself, trusting your decisions, trusting the work you are doing. You're doing your best, you're working so hard, and you know that is the best you can do, and still you don't have faith in that. It's the worst thing you can do to yourself. So from moment to moment, whatever is needed in life, that guidance comes from your heart. Your intuition is giving you the right guidance, and especially with people in love, you have to be super protective about your own energy. All right. And let's see the other cards. So we have here mind games. It says immature, testing you, analyzing you. I think this is what has happened to you this year or in the recent past. People playing mind games, people playing with you, your emotions. They're analyzing you like how much you can fall for them, how much you can destroy yourself to be with them, how much you can lose to be in that person's company, how much you can give up. That is what you are dealing with, because at the last it says analyzing you, testing you. So it's maybe you have been dealing with people who are very confusing in nature. Their words and their actions don't match. And this is how the mind games happen with people. So, this thing is what you want to get rid of in 2025. And now you're completely listening to your intuition. No more mind games with me. This is your tagline for this year. And you're going to find more happy, supportive people and relationships in your journey. You're leaving such people behind, because I told you, you're attracting people who are just here to take benefit of something great you have, the resources, the beauty. Your company is so great and comforting in nature. You have great loyalty to offer. Like when you offer your loyalty, you give your 100%. This is what someone is asking for. but playing mind games, because you can fall from your standards, you can fall from the grace, you can fall from your own dignity to be with these people, because they cannot stand like you are, they cannot be like you, they can only pretend to be good but they are not good, so you have to fall to be with them, to you have to be addicted to such people. They test you, they make you feel challenged, so you get addicted to their mind games. So this is what has been the most toughest thing for you in the recent past, mind games, and not being able to understand like what is happening with me. Even if someone is not doing enough for me, yet I'm doing everything for that person, because you are addicted to this mind game. And then we have dream traveler. Okay. And I think this is my inspiration. Like, if you go on my Instagram, I have painted many paintings of waterfalls. And when I see waterfalls, it gives me a feeling of a beautiful place where all of your dreams are there. Like, everything you have ever imagined, every dream of yours, you will find everything in this place. It's just waiting for you, flowing beautifully, like a paradise of dreams, paradise of everything you ever wanted in life. Waterfalls do have such beautiful energy. Okay. And you are a dream traveler. Your journey is very special. You are not like everyone. This journey is very special, very different from others. And this card is a proof that every dream is going to be fulfilled in this life. So there are so many steps you have to take, so many levels you have to cross to reach to that destination where you want to go. But this is a promise that you will achieve whatever you desire, and you're not destined to be at one place for a long time. You will keep on shifting to different places. Maybe you will keep on changing your careers, you will keep on changing the group, the community, the people, because you are a dream traveler. And when you are a dream traveler, you are destined for a higher purpose, and things will never be permanent in your life. You keep on changing. I think this realization happens for you. So I'll read this card for you. It says, you are a channel for spirit. Trust your intuition, hunches, and gut reactions. This is a visionary card with the message that you are on the right path, even if it doesn't always seems like. Your higher self and spiritual guides, ancestors, Revati Nakshatra, Pisces, Dream Traveler. Yeah, this is what I paint oftenly. So, your higher self, spiritual guides, ancestors, and guardians are watching you, watching over you, and supporting you. You are blessed and you are a blessing. You are a dreamer in the most wondrous definition of the word. It says, before going to sleep, place a journal next to your bed. Most dreams are forgotten within less than 10 minutes, so it's essential to record them as soon as you can do it. And when the dream traveler card chooses you, it's essential to watch your dreams. Profound and even life changing messages can come through. So, very true, because we have Saturn going into Pisces, which is the 12th house, which is the house of dreaming. So the dreams you may get while Saturn is in Pisces, especially it will reach to Revati. That's the very end of the transit. But as soon as Saturn goes into Pisces, you are this dream traveler. You may relocate, you may change your career direction, you may even move to different group, new community in life. And this is also about a lot of guidance and wisdom coming through your dreams while you're sleeping or while you're meditating. So write your dreams, prepare a journal for that. So as I mentioned, you're not stopping anywhere and you are being guided. Your journey is very special because there's a lot of uh, divine support in your life. I think in the three piles, I do see all three piles, I do see divine support, but this is the closest. Like you are the most close to divine over here. And each step you take is divinely guided. Each failure you saw is divinely guided. The failures you saw in your relationships is also a part of uh, the divine guidance because you must realize how some people are not worth it, and you don't have to stay there to prove yourself. It's not worth it. See, I will tell you one thing again. It says loosen your grip, okay? But if you see two people are falling in some kind of pit, I don't know where they are going, but they're falling. It's a free flow. But I also told you with this flamingo that people want you to fall. They are literally in this fall, they are literally in a very low level, and they want you to fall from that grace. They want to fall from that beautiful sky wherever you are. See the pink and pink. So trying to make you fall to their standards, and you have done this, you have seen a failure because of this, and a lot of stagnation happened for you with this mind game and trying to impress other people. But no more. You are resuming back to your dreams, your plans in your life. There's a lot of balance. Life will surprise you with love and support. It's not about just, oh, romantic love. No, in every single way, there's a lot of love. Full moon in Libra is about a lot of support from people in your life. Seventh house, being appreciated for who you are and what you are doing. A lot of love and support. So the next two cards are the Fool. And the Fool card over here again talks about a new start in life. The transition of Saturn from Pisces to Aries, that is the phase of your journey where maximum changes are going to happen. 2025 is about wrapping up something and starting it again, like a journey which is about, I think, your identity. Your identity. You have trusted so much in others, like you have lost a part of yourself in that process of trusting other people, and now you are being born again. Look at this embryo. It's a baby here, and this card says better than you can imagine. Better than you can imagine. Again, this card. So let's read this card for you. So in this card, you can see a dragonfly and this embryo at the bottom. Let's see what it says. Before Dragonfly becomes her most authentic self, she spends about 4 years underwater as a creepy little nymph creature. The dragonfly nymph has no comprehension of her greatness. How could a creature that lives underwater can remotely fathom that there existed an atmosphere she had no perception of, which she would not only live in but fly in as well? Dragonfly brings a sacred message about your belief in the future self. She says your perception of reality is quite limited and naive, and your image of your future self is incredibly narrow, but that's okay. Just be aware of this. If you have a dream, Dragonfly is telling you all you have to do is work on it, and life will do the rest for you. Don't try to figure out what it's supposed to look like with your limited perceptions. Don't look at setbacks as the end of the world. They were meant to happen to propel and stretch you. Just keep working on your dream. So this is again the same thing. Keep working on your dream as you initiate something new. We have a full card here. Your perception and how you look to yourself in the future, it's very limited. And it's because you see a delay in fulfilling of your dreams. Your perception is very narrow. Your idea of future self is very narrow. You are in that state of confusion. So this is what you have to do. Trust your dreams. Trust that even if life offers you a different path, like you want to go left, but life pushes you in the right, you will find the true meaning in this direction, the direction which is given by divine. You have to flow in that direction. You don't have to resist to walk in that path, because within that path is greatness. Within that path, you have a lot of success waiting for you. This is a great card. If you are someone who is in the eyes of public, you work along with community, whether you are a teacher, you are in the field of entertainment, whether it's your business, anything which connects you to world, your words, your ideas, your career, there's a lot of support coming towards you, and good people are supporting you, not the manipulative ones, that short-term friends. And then we have this card which says addiction, coping mechanisms, density, loosen your grip. You really have to leave behind a certain narrative you have about yourself. Maybe you have developed a habit which is like a coping mechanism in your relationships, a coping mechanism to deal with stress and anxiety. But that coping mechanism is itself an addiction. You have to get rid of that addiction. Like you have to face yourself. This is what this card talks about. Loosen the grip. You don't have to stick to something to heal yourself, to take care of yourself. Releasing any kind of addiction in your life. It could be addiction to some person as well who is not healthy for you. Because of that, you're falling down. Maybe you are giving a lot of love in this direction, but it's just the mind games to make you stay, to make you entangled. You as a provider, you as a giver, you as a lover, a support system for some people. Probably it's a feminine figure maybe in your life who is very special, who used to be very special, in the form of a friend, a sister, someone a very important female figure for a lot of people. Or it could be definitely a person you were in love with, or a friend. Or even at the workplace, people trying to underestimate themselves. They're not very good. They don't show what they are doing. Everything is happening in silence, and then one day you will realize, okay, that person took the promotion, that person took something great, and you were just waiting for that promotion to happen. So people trying to underestimate themselves in front of you, that is also something where you have to be very cautious. So, overall, for pile three, I think you have to get rid of a very narrow mindset. You can't see what's in the future, and then because of that, you limit yourself from great things. Or maybe, when you start with doing any kind of work, the first thing you think is, oh, it's not going to work for me. How can I be successful? I've always failed in this. So you have to limit that. You have to limit it. You have to loosen the grip and be in flow with life. Like you just focus on your work, and the rest of the path will be shown by divine, because you have a special destiny. You have a special destiny, but because from where you started or where you were stuck in the past, it never allowed you to have the vision that you're meant for the sky. But you are meant for the sky. You are meant for fulfillment of your great dreams. And don't forget to use your intuition beautifully. Trust your intuition. Okay, so that's it for pile 3. I hope you liked today's video and see you next time. Take care. Bye.